Okay, so I'm going to ask you questions about the Apollo program. The only rule is that you cannot say you don't know. If you don't have an answer, make something up. And you can try to make an educated guess at what it is, but just don't say that you don't know. Make something up. Okay. First question: what is the Apollo program?
It's a space program to go to the moon.
Okay. When was the Apollo program active?
Active?
Mhm.
Is this like with the first landing or just like when they started?
Just when did they start doing the Apollo program to when did they finish?
You just added a second question on top of the first question.
I didn't. That's part of the first
You said when were they active?
Just give me a year range.
I'm gonna say like the 60s to 2015.
Okay.
Don't laugh at me.
Okay. What Apollo mission landed on the moon first?
God damn it. Wasn't Apollo 13? Let's go with Apollo 7.
Okay. When did men first walk on the moon?
First walk on the moon. It wasn't the 90s. We've already been over this. So I'm gonna guess the 1983.
Okay. Who were the first two men to walk on the moon?
Neil Armstrong. And two men. I was gonna say I don't know. I just forgot his name, and I know I said it earlier.
We had a little bit of this conversation earlier, but then I stopped it.
I forgot his name. Oh,
You can't say you don't know. You got to come up with something.
it's gonna be Bluey. I just, I,
Okay, the Australian dog.
yep.
Well, like Laika from the Russian space program.
Oh, they sent Sputnik up, right? The dog,
Okay.
but he didn't walk on the moon. He just went up in a spaceship. Never mind.
Okay, so Sputnik was the dog that went up to the moon, but he didn't land.
Yeah.
Okay.
The rover. No, that's Mars. Just kidding. No, there's a rover on the moon,
Okay.
right?
Do you know what it's called?
No.
You can't say you don't.
Yeah.
Wow, come on.
His name is Todd.
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 Does he have a last name? Did they didn't get a last name?
He does not have a last name. It's just Todd.
Okay.
Unless you count the rover, because I always put the rover after whatever the name is. Like the
So it's Claude Rover
yeah.
that landed on the moon?
Yep.
Okay. What country put Todd Rover on the moon?
Like country. I feel like America put one of the rovers on the moon. No, that's Mars. Hold up. On the moon? Let's go Russia.
So Russia put Todd Rover on the moon. Right.
Yep.
Okay, so back to my actual list of questions.
Oh, that wasn't even.
No. No, you got onto a different topic
I
and
did not.
I've added to my list. Okay. So I asked what were the first two men to walk on the moon. I believe it was Neil Armstrong and Bluey.
Yep.
And then, so what happened to the third member of that crew?
And they were on the same. The other two were on the same thing.
There was a third member of that crew?
Was the person I said earlier the correct one with Neil Armstrong?
What happened to the third member of their crew?
He died.
Okay, how did he die?
Oh, did he really die?
I'm asking you, how did he die?
I
I'm
mean,
not giving you yes or no answers yet. I'm just,
okay.
you said he died, so I'm asking how did he die?
He got sucked out the porthole. The spaceship. I don't know. Dehydration. That's my official answer.
So he didn't get sucked up. You're saying he got dehydrated. So switch gears a little bit. When did Apollo 13 fly? Which is actually the question that started this whole thing.
Was in the 90s. I'm gonna guess. Can I ask how many Apollos there's been?
No.
Fuck.
I'm gonna go over what you got right and wrong later, but right now, it's
But do you know the answer to all these questions you're asking me?
most of them. I'm gonna look them up. You know, like, when did Apollo 13 fly?
Apollo 13,
Because that's the other one that people remember.
89.
1880. Why is Apollo 13 known? What's it known for? Because it's the one that landed on the moon, and 13 are probably the two. Not probably. They're the two that are most known of anything in the Apollo program. And obviously, the other one landed on the moon. So, what's 13 known for? I mean, landed on the moon first, but what is 13 known for?
These are all moon related?
It's the Apollo program. I believe the first question was, what is the Apollo program? And your answer was the spaceships and stuff that go to the moon.
That's true. That's true. And I keep trying to give you Mars answers.
Well, you got sidetracked with rovers.
Is that when we planted the flag? No, we did that on the first one. Their longest stay on the moon?
So they spent the most time on the moon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or is that the one that blew up? No, it wasn't the one that blew up, was it? I feel like
That's what I'm asking you.
I don't remember.
So your answer is that Apollo 13 was the one that stayed on the moon the longest.
Yep. It seems like a good answer.
What was the accident that occurred on Apollo 13?
God damn it! The accident. Their flux capacitor failed.
Okay. The flux capacitor failed. So, follow-up question: what does the flux capacitor do on an Apollo spacecraft?
It fluxes the capacitor.
Okay. I have two more questions, unless you get me sidetracked again. What was the final Apollo mission to fly?
Like the number?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, they all had a number. So
we were at 13. I know you said something about a 15. I'm gonna guess. I think you did. 18.
So 18 was the last one?
Yep.
And then one last question. After, on any given Apollo flight, after they take off and they go to the moon and they come back and land, how much and what parts of the spacecraft are able to be recovered?
Well, I mean, they recovered bits and pieces that fell off during re-entry, but I don't know if that's usable parts. But I think what would be considered a usable part would be the pod that they stay in for re-entry that's fire retardant, resistant, whatever you want to call it.
Okay. My next question that I just added was going to be how much of those parts are reusable?
Reusable? Probably none of them. They probably have to redo everything for a brand new rocket. But if one part would be usable, I would say the pod that they come down on, depending on where they land.